Sexual abuse is one of the most devastating forms of child abuse and is an epidemic in the United States. In addition, sexual abuse often goes unreported. According to the most recent information from the National Child Abuse and Neglect Data System, in a year there were 6 million reports of abuse and neglect of all types to Child Protective Services. After investigation, it was determined that there were almost 900,000 substantiated cases. Of these, 9% were determined to be cases of sexual abuse. This may seem a small number in comparison to the total, but it works out to more than 80,000 cases of sexual abuse a year, and many experts feel this represents only a small proportion of the actual number of occurrences. Everyone in healthcare must remain aware of this significant problem and stay alert to recognize any signs of sexual abuse. This is the third of 3 programs on recognizing child abuse. The first covered physical abuse. The second covered neglect and emotional abuse. This final program will focus on sexual abuse. There is no simple definition of sexual abuse that is uniform across the states. The most common definition comes from the Federal Child Abuse Prevention and Treatment Act. The use, persuasion, or coercion of any child to engage in sexually explicit conduct or a simulation of that conduct for producing a visual depiction or for rape, molestation, prostitution, or incest. To be considered sexual abuse, the perpetrator must be a relative or caretaker, such as a babysitter. If the perpetrator is a family friend, stranger, or otherwise unrelated, the act is considered sexual assault. Sexual abuse includes many types of sexual maltreatment, including incest. Incest is any sexual